Hey, welcome to Enjoying Your Time with God. And what I want to say, starting off, is do you ever feel like you're just having a horrible, rotten day? That happens, I think, to everybody every now and then. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I really had this idea that if you were having a bad day, it was somehow you were letting God down. I felt like if I was upset or sad or frustrated, then I just needed to have an attitude adjustment because, of course, I have Jesus in my life, so I should be happy all the time. And I felt that feeling sorry for myself or having any negative feelings at all was wrong, and I was letting God down. And I don't know why I had that idea, but that was just an idea that I had for a really long time about bad days. But then you read in Psalms passages like this. There's Psalm 73. I'm just going to read a few of the verses from the first half of Psalm 73. It says, "But as for me, I almost lost my footing. My feet were slipping and I was almost gone. For I envied the proud, and when I saw them prosper despite their wickedness, I envied the proud when I saw them prosper despite their wickedness." And later on in verse 13, "Did I keep my heart pure for nothing? Did I keep myself innocent for no reason? I get nothing but trouble all day long. Every morning brings me pain." So we use a lot of encouraging passages from Psalms in our devotions, but as you can see, Psalms is not all happy all the time. In fact, I recently read this statistic that 70% of the Psalms are laments. And if you don't know what that means, lament just means that it was crying out to God about difficult situations and feeling like upset about life and everything that was going on. And in this particular psalm, Psalm 73, Asaph, who wrote this, is wondering why wicked people have it so easy, and he's wondering if it's worth it to always do the right thing when all he gets is trouble. So I don't know about you guys, but some days I feel that way. It's like, why am I even trying to do this the right way because all I'm getting is trouble? And, so this doesn't mean that when we have bad days that we can just completely throw in the towel and give up on Jesus. That's not what I'm saying. But it's not okay to use a bad day as a reason to indulge in sin or give in to temptation. Or to complain to everybody that you need about how horrible your life is. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it means that it's okay to talk to God about it, because you don't have to pretend like you have this unshakable faith all the time when you don't feel it. He knows how you really feel, and he wants you to be honest with him. And if you're having a bad day, then it's okay to just turn to him and don't give up and give in to temptations, but run to your loving Heavenly Father. You can vent to him like you would to your best friend about what's going on, because that's what he's there for. He's ready to listen whenever we're having a bad day.
So then in Psalm 73:21, look at this. "Then I realized that my heart was bitter and I was all torn up inside. I was so foolish and ignorant. I must have seemed like a senseless animal to you. Yet I still belong to you. You hold my right hand. You guide me with your counsel, leading me to a glorious destiny. Whom have I in heaven but you? I desire you more than anything on earth. My health may fail and my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever." So after pouring out his negative feelings to God, God reminded Asaph that he was still there. He is leading us to a glorious destiny. His love for us is so great that even when we indulge in feeling sorry for ourselves, he still wants us to come to him. And then he sends us the comfort and strength that we need.
Yes, so now I know that if I'm having a bad day, it doesn't mean that I've somehow missed God. It just means that sometimes things happen in life that we have no control over, and it can cause you to have a bad day. But despite the circumstances or how I feel, I know that I can run to him. I don't have to hide from him. I can be honest, and every time, not ever once, that I've poured out my heart to him about a bad day has he not reminded me of his faithfulness. And so don't shut God out on the bad days. use this as an opportunity to learn how to rely on Him more when you're going through a tough time.
There's scriptures at the end of the blog. Check those out, and we will see you tomorrow.